Hey guys, welcome to Planning with Crystal. So today's unboxing is the Feel Good Book Club subscription, and this is for May 2021. So this is the amazing subscription where 100% of the proceeds from this book box go to the Samaritans. You can subscribe to a monthly, month-to-month subscription for $18.99 a month, and that price reduces the longer you sign up for. So if you signed up for like a year, it's $16.49 a month. So every month it's filled with feel good, like bookish goodies, and of course a book, and everything inside, as the name would suggest, is aimed to make you feel good. And I just so look forward to this arriving through the mail. So I'm going to unbox it with you today, and we will see what's inside this month's box. And the Feel Good Book Club is now a year old. So once we slide the cover off, the box itself is always plain, which I appreciate. I reuse them. And then you've got this lovely tissue paper and a sticker saying nearly there. So we're going to have a look at everything inside. So this month's theme is healing nature. As the spring days grow longer, we're celebrating the wondrous well-being benefits of the great outdoors. Being out in nature is proven to be good for our bodies and minds, with research showing a powerful connection between time spent in nature and reduced stress, anxiety and depression. Wherever you wander, it's always worth taking a good book with you, and this month we have just the thing. On the back of the leaflet there are some kind of top tips about how you can bring in a little bit more nature into your world. Things like photographer, having like flowers inside and all that kind of stuff. So the first item we have is a tote bag, and it says a nature themed bag just for you, our Feel Good Book Club members. Whether you're nipping out to the shops or swapping the urban jungle for the real thing, well, a woodland walk at least, you'll always need a few provisions. There's room inside this tote for a flask, a blanket and a good book, and that might be all you need for a mindful adventure. So it's got the web address of the Feel Good Book Club in aid of Samaritans and their Instagram handle, and then it just says turn over a new leaf, the Feel Good Book Club. It's got handles at the top, it's just blank inside and blank on the back, and it's almost like a kind of oat sort of colour. So this is the Shetland Soap. It says handmade in Lerwick, a stone's throw from the sea. These wonderful cold pressed soap bars are truly inspired by nature. One of the UK's most remote places, Shetland is where Scotland meets Scandinavia, and the North Sea meets the Atlantic. Besides a strong connection to the sea, the Shetland Soap Company also has a powerful social purpose, as it actively works alongside people with a learning disability or autism to produce these exquisite natural soaps. We hope you love yours. So I love the kind of thought that's gone behind it, and it's just in a kind of super simple little rectangular block. And this has got a nice kind of spicy scent to it, being cedar and black pepper. And then we've got wildflower seed bombs. We love the names of the wildflowers inside this gorgeous pack of seed bombs. Purple loosestrife, forget-me-not, musk mallow, red campion and yarrow, plus a sprinkling of pollinator-friendly annuals, chamomile, cornflower, corn marigold and night flowering catchfly. Made by Seedball, a not-for-profit company on a mission to help increase the abundance of British wildflowers and wildlife depending upon them. These seed bombs are brilliant for bees and butterflies. Where will you scatter yours? So I've had some of these before. I think they came in a recent Mem subscription box. And all they are literally these like little balls that have got like a hard clay on the outside, and the way that you use these is you literally pop them into the top of some soil outside, just press them in but so that you can still see them on the top of the earth, and then you just water them a little bit, and they actually have the outer coating has something there to sort of stop insects and things interfering with them while they're growing, and then they bloom and they attract bees and things like that. So they work really well. So these are a lovely little idea and totally go with the theme of this month's box. We've got this little lifts card as well within the booklet. So these are just something you can kind of put up almost like a little art print, and it just has a little bit of something just to kind of keep your spirits up. There is something infinitely healing in the repeated refrains of nature, the assurance that dawn comes after night and spring after winter, and that's Rachel Carson. So let's see what book we got this month. Okay, so here is our book, and then there's a little card here which is a note from the author, which I always think is a really nice touch. So it says here, your book. We've never read anything quite like Diary of a Young Naturalist by Dara McAnulty. A moving journal full of hope, inspiration and wonder. It's a book that is rooted in a deep love for the natural world. Following a year in Dara's life, from spring equinox to spring equinox, from his 14th to 15th birthday, this book chronicles a young man's passionate connection to wildlife. As a child, Dara was diagnosed with autism and Asperger's, and his condition is also closely connected to his writings and feelings for nature. There is, he says, no joy filter when it comes to this love, and we think his sense of pure wonder leaps off the page. While Dara's voice is fresh and powerful, there's nothing very new about the well-being benefits of being outdoors. Did you know that in Japan, the practice of forest bathing, taking calm, contemplative walks in nature, has existed for decades, where it was introduced to tackle stress and anxiety? In 2019, the Woodland Trust even urged forest bathing to be prescribed on the NHS. We've certainly been inspired this month to follow in Dara's footsteps and immerse ourselves in nature as much as possible. We hope you will be too. And Paul, who picked this book from the Feel Good Book Club team, says Dara's diary was a breath of fresh air. Such an honest, heartfelt book, and incredible to think he was only 14 when he began writing it. And on the back it says, evocative, raw and lyrical, this startling debut explores the natural world through Dara McAnulty's eyes, an autistic teenager coping with the uprooting of home, school and his mental health, while pursuing his life as a conservationist and environmental activist, shifting from intense darkness to light, recalling his sensory encounters in the wild with blackbirds, whooper swans, red kites, hen harriers, frogs, dandelions, Irish hares and more. McAnulty reveals worlds we have neglected to see in a stunning work of nature writing that is a future classic. So it says this month we've taken our inspiration from Mother Nature. From the wild coasts of Shetland to a window box at home, the treats inside our May box are all rooted in a close connection to nature. Whether you live in the countryside or the city, we hope you'll find time to step outside and unwind in the great outdoors, surrounded by trees and green space. And breathe. So there you have it. That was the May Feel Good Book Club box unboxing. Let me know in the comments what you think of this month's selection. I think it's a lovely little collection. It all goes together really well. So I'm excited to read something a little bit different. This month's book looks really interesting. So I would love it if you'd give this video a thumbs up. It lets me know you're enjoying the content I'm producing. And I'd love it if you'd subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to be notified when my next video goes live. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys!